All right, here we are at Gouldsboro Lake, Gouldsboro State Park, and I am about to hike the Frank Gantz Trail over to Tobyhanna State Park and Tobyhanna Lake. So here we go. Gonna stop at the bathrooms first. Okay, so it's 3.2 miles to Lakeside Trail in Tobyhanna State Park from here, and then it's about another mile to parking lot number 5 where I'm going to get picked up. Behind me here is Prospect Rock Trail and the old 611 trail, and I will be doing that later this year. I think I'll be doing that in September. I'm not sure, but here we go. Let's get started. There is a register here. Let's see if there's a notebook in here to sign. Looks like it. This looks like it's quite old. Okay, so there's no room left. I will have to remedy that. Can't do it right now, but I'll have to fix that. So as I get started here, it's about 10:30 a.m. on July 30th, 2021. It's about 60 degrees right now. I woke up this morning, it was 45 at my house in Tobyhanna. I'm not saying that to brag, and I'm not making it up either. It was really 45 degrees when I woke up this morning in Tobyhanna, and it's about 60 degrees right now, which is why I'm wearing the sweatshirt, because it's cold. It's not cold, but it's actually absolutely gorgeous. I've got one more thing to say before you walk out again. You never really loved me, you were just trying to get back at him. This I've always known, and I would like to believe I'm the type of revenge that tasted sweet. So it's alright that it's over, it's fine that we're at the end. I'm just glad I was the one you chose as your sweet revenge. It's the little things, I guess, that always would show through, like the way you'd look away when you'd say I love you. And there never really was any laughter in your eyes every time my jokes would make you smile. So it's alright that it's over, it's fine that we're at the end. I'm just glad I was the one you chose as your sweet revenge. I'll admit I'll miss you some for a while once you're gone, but by next week I'll be ready to move on. I'll rearrange the apartment and go out with my friends and
maybe find myself a little sweet revenge. So it's alright that it's over, it's fine that we're at the end. I'm just glad I was the one you chose as your sweet revenge. Yes, it's alright that it's over, it's fine that we're at the end. I'm just glad I was the one you chose as your sweet revenge.
Here's one of those wet areas that it's really difficult to avoid getting wet. Give it my best. We're coming to this old rickety bridge here. You can hear the train in the distance. Thankfully it's going by now, and I'm not going to have to be concerned about it when I get to the train tracks. That looks like a beaver dam. It does not look like, well, maybe it isn't. I have no clue, but it's pretty. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be the most I've seen so far. 6 trunks on one tree. Pretty cool. Looks like there used to be a sign on this tree. Now we just have the red blazes letting people know that they're on the trail, but you can see the old nails and a little piece of wood. Oh, there's another one. And then we've got this tree up here that is just covered in mushrooms. It's got to be dead. It is. But look at that. That is just amazing. Let's keep going. So I am already to the railroad tracks. I wasn't expecting that. That was awful fast. Told the person picking me up to pick me up in 2 hours, and I seem to be ahead of that schedule. I will say it is an absolutely gorgeous day. I just happened to pick probably the best day of the summer to do this hike. Here we are at the railroad tracks. The train just went by, so I don't have to be concerned about it. But let you see just how beautiful today is. Gouldsboro State Park. And that way is Tobyhanna State Park. And here's the entrance back onto the trail after the railroad tracks. You see the red blaze? That's what we're looking for. Steamtown Railroad. Tobyhanna Road is next. Now we're coming up on Tobyhanna Road. You want to be careful. Folks tend to drive pretty fast. I think the speed limit is 45 on this road, but folks tend to drive a little faster than that. There's a car coming. Alright, so the speed limit is 45. I have no idea how fast that person was going, but still a gorgeous day. Back onto the trail, and I believe now entering Tobyhanna State Park. No dirt bikes, it says, so it wouldn't be worth it trying to ride a dirt bike in here anyway. Coming up on about 2 miles of just boulder field, literally, not figuratively, but just about, yeah, about 2 miles of nothing but boulders. It's real easy to twist your ankle, hurt yourself. You got to be careful. So while I was getting ready for this hike, I was wondering who Frank Gantz was, because you know, it's Tobyhanna it's a Native American word, First Peoples word, Tobyhanna, and I don't remember what it means. Sorry, I will have to explain that to you on another video. And then Gouldsboro State Park is named after Gould. He was a late 1800s robber baron who bought a bunch of land around what is now known as Gouldsboro and Gouldsboro State Park. So the Frank Gantz thing didn't make any sense. So I wondered, oh, did he work for the Pennsylvania Department of Natural Resources and Conservation? And the answer is no, he did not. I couldn't find anything on their website about him. Couldn't find anything about him on Wikipedia. The only thing I found, there are some obituaries and whatnot, but none of them mention Gouldsboro State Park or Tobyhanna State Park or anything like that. So the only thing I found was on a veterans website, a Frank C. I think it's Frank C. It might be Frank L. I can't read my own writing at the moment. But a Frank Gantz joined the U.S. Army during World War I, and he joined up in Gouldsboro, Pennsylvania. He was killed on July 15th, 1918 in France. He was killed in action. He won, I think it's the Medal of Victory, posthumously. And he's buried in a cemetery in France because they couldn't bring, so many died taking France from the Kaiser and his troops during World War I, that you just couldn't bring them back. There were literally millions of people died, hundreds of thousands. I think it's over 100,000 U.S. troops died in Europe, trying to get Europe back from the Kaiser and his troops. So the cemetery that he's buried in, I have to stop here so I can read this. It's OISE-AISNE Cemetery in France. And the reason I had to read it to you and spell it for you is because there's not a snowball's chance that I'd be able to pronounce it. I listened to it several times this morning, the pronunciation, before I left, and just couldn't get it. It's It's just way too foreign to my tongue. So that's where he is buried. As best I can tell, that is the Frank Gantz that this trail is named after. I hope that's right. So this is brand new. Covers the entire trail. Got this spider web here as well that I need to get rid of before I try and cross. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but this probably happened Thursday night. We had some fairly, this is Saturday, we had some fairly strong storms Thursday night, and that's probably when this happened. And gotta walk around it. All right, so there we go. Navigated that safely, and let's get moving. Go ahead, dude. You're all right. Keep hopping. Well, I wish you luck, sir. And we have arrived at the most treacherous part of this trail. All these rocks. This is the place where it's the easiest to get hurt. Going nice and slowly, picking my spots, still losing balance. Hey bear, how about we leave each other alone? That'd be wonderful. I don't see a bear. I don't want to see a bear. I've seen enough in my lifetime. In the past 3 years, I've seen at least 10. So, or I've had at least 10 bear encounters in the past 3 years. And that's enough. I don't need to get any closer. I don't need to get footage. Just about done here. All right. Toughest part, most dangerous part of the trail is done. Okay, so I just did the 3.2 miles from Gouldsboro State Park. I've got maybe a mile left here on the Lakeside Trail. And my ride is going to be there in about 15 minutes, so I better get moving. Here we are approaching parking lot number 5. I'm going to get a shot of Tobyhanna Lake, and then this hike will be in the books. And we're officially done.